One of the Aaron and Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He always points you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, go down to R&J.
Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. So Mopigs is just north of Weston Central in the old Game Exchange building.
And there's really, you can find a little bit of everything for collectibles, to Pokemon cards, to action figures, to video games. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, and you can also get art by Stephanie Nash. Make sure you check out Mopigs and everything that they got. PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with it.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time. Get with PK Pest Management for all of your pest control needs, 316-305-7108. For any termite inspections or anything under the sun, we'll take care of any problem that you have.
Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
Great food today from Papa C's food truck, Papa C's Barbecue.
Yeah. I had a little brisket mac. That was good.
I just ate straight brisket today. We went down, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, you went about a half pound of brisket.
Yeah, we went straight brisket today.
It was good. It was yummy. Angie's Tacos is a longtime sponsor and a good friend of ours, and she's expanding a little bit. She's no longer doing only Taco Tuesdays at Cowboy Inn. She's expanded out to that little house in Shamrock. You know that one?
Yeah, you can pretty much catch her anywhere. Follow her on Facebook. She's Wichita EB and Fert the Foodie approved.
So it's got to be good.
Get some.
Go check her out.
With the whiskey bottle there.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Thanks for doing this.
You bet. 1990.
No theme song?
Oh, you got to play the theme song.
Nope.
Or,
almost.
Or maybe close. So Rock Island for me will always be Ronnie True and I doing Tawaka
Oh, sure.
Well, that's
always going to be Rock Island.
Everybody's going to remember those days.
Everybody has like a Tawaka
that
friend.
went through it and that were there.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody's got like a weird Tawaka friend that just will drink that shit. And you're like, well, I'll drink it with you. Fuck it.
Tawaka wasn't bad, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm Aaron. This is Austin. Vinny's here. This is the Aaron and Austin Show, 184.
Hey, we're just here. We're just here.
We're just here. I mean, there's always the Tawaka guy, and you know who you are, Tawaka guy.
That's right. When we're done here, we're going to go next door to Dog and Shake and play on the roof.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do some Beatles songs. Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, come by the corn dogs until they close.
Corn dogs.
I mean, if you don't like a corn dog, I don't know if we can be friends.
We can't be friends.
We got to do a little bit of a shout out real quick to the first annual Bricktoberfest that went down.
I thought it went
Sunday.
well. I thought it was awesome.
Me and Aaron got a chance to host the outside, and I was really well put together with there was a lot of shit that went down. There's a lot of stuff going on, but we ended up having a hell of a fun day. We got a lot of people through the door. We sold a lot of booze. We got to see a lot of great artists, a lot of vendors. I hope got some recognition and made a little bit of money. So I appreciate it. I think it was a lot of fun, and I want to thank Annie, the Red Brick Room, and Kayla for putting that all together. I know there's a ton of other people, but I ain't gonna sit here and name every fucking buddy.
Nicole Hurley. I mean,
Nicole and Hurley for sure.
Dave Baker. We can go on.
Yeah, we can go on and on. Those.
Yeah,
and all the bands that played, and everybody, and all the vendors, of course, especially Sacred Leaf, because they're a sponsor of ours. So we really appreciate Nicole coming out there and working hard all day. And if you don't like an event, man, can we just say one thing? Can we say one? I'm gonna say something.
Just don't say anything.
Yeah, what you do,
Like,
what I
you
do,
know,
if I don't want to be a part of something and I don't want to, just
Silently, don't be a fucking part.
don't give them no money.
You know what I mean? Like,
Don't give them no rep. Thank you for the few people that was loud enough to probably give us a few extra buys at the door. So you know
that probably did happen.
I probably did have a little controversy sales, baby. But you know, for the most part, if you don't want to be a part of it, stay away. You don't want to, you hate to whatever you hate and you don't want to be a part of it. There's no reason to openly try to sabotage things.
And I want to parlay that into what the KBI been doing lately on shutting down some CBD stores. Man.
Yeah,
There's
what
really
a
no
weird
reason
thing.
for that. If you guys like me hate what Chris Kobach is doing with this bullshit.
Would you edit yourself? Is it because you're a politician now?
There are multiple K's on his name, both ways. It's
I thought maybe it was like the
a thing.
remix or something.
Chris Kobach.
Yeah.
But yeah. So again, like, come on, guys. We are surrounded now by legal weed,
What can you-
and for the attorney general to just pull this crazy shit out of nowhere, it's like,
Well, they were
wild.
supposedly making sure that they were only selling what they say they're selling, not actually legal THC. That's what I heard.
Just
But
stand
why?
up to those assholes, guys.
Well, why would you waste the money on that? We're really wasting money on shit like that? I mean, come on. They could have gave me a few of them millions that it took to do all that. But anyway, Red Brick Room, Bricktober. We'll hope we get to do it again. Real quick, there's a show at the Hideout tomorrow. A little sneaky fun show. Phil booked a cool band from out of town that's got a little horns in the band.
It's like a ska punk band or something.
Yeah,
isn't
something
it?
like that. That's what it's kind of been described to me
It's
as.
fucking awesome.
So come check that out. It's $10 show. I'll be
those
running
roots.
the door. Phil will be running sound. We'll be here at the Hideout. Make sure you come kick it here. It's always a lot of fun here.
Where is the hideout?
Right here.
That's us.
You're
That's
sitting.
us. The Hideout?
Yeah, we're in
it's
the Hideout
downstairs.
right now.
You are there. You are there.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are just.
I'll give you the tour later.
give you the
man.
full
Talk
tour.
to it like I talk about it like it's like a fictitious lore or something.
Yeah,
some
no.
kind of
Yeah.
This is some kind of new wonderful deal I've never heard about.
That's what it is. Basically, I mean, it really is this really awesome, intimate room that the sound is blow the doors off.
Right.
That you can sound amazing because we filmed a ton of live. There's been like 3 live recorded records here. We've had a lot of fun making it more of like an intimate show of friends and family when we do concerts here because
Absolutely.
you can't have hundreds of people at this joint. We don't sell alcohol here.
No.
It's all ages, but you can bring your family because it's all ages. But it's
This is like, just the industry maybe, or just a few friends or somebody off.
That's
the
what
street.
it is.
Somebody
It's-
that works at Dog and Shake.
It's community,
maybe.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's community. You know.
I mean, we got to get good with anybody at Dog and Shake if you're willing to play on the roof.
I'll play in the corner. I don't care.
But yeah, so just today we were tracking vocals downstairs in the big venue in our we have a recording studio set up down there.
Cool, man.
And so we were tracking vocals and we started hitting the Orange Jameson maybe a little hard early on.
Is that what
And-
this is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Aaron
Yeah.
invented a new drink.
I don't think I invented it, but
Well, if you're teaching bartenders how to make it, I feel like we've invented it.
maybe. But anyway,
I have never,
got a little.
I have never had any of this. You mind?
You should definitely
Yeah,
try
have
it. You
some.
should definitely try it.
Yeah, have some.
Try this.
But we were recording vocals downstairs, so we got maybe a little loud. So they're like, "Yeah, we'll just plan another day. We'll move on." And across the hall, they're doing events over there, alcohol-free events. Sterling James is just killing it over there. Got a whole collective of people. It's kind of that
They're the No Sleep
tribal
Connective,
roots,
I think, right?
EDM.
Zero Sleeps or something?
No more sleeps.
No more sleeps.
No more
yeah.
sleeps.
Thank you. I knew you
Doing
were-
great stuff over there. I'm really happy
Right
to
on.
have them in the building. Odds Against and Contact practice in the room right up next to us.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, before we forget,
Lots of cool
all
stuff.
the
this is
family.
right in our face before I forget.
Oh man,
Papa
C.
C's got the new rub out, $10 get with Papa
right.
C's. He's another sponsor of ours. Hooks us up with a fucking great meal before every show. It really has been a lifesaver for the Aaron and Austin's bourbon content that we ingest. Get a nice meal before we do every show. Came through that.
So
Make sure you check out his website and all his Facebook pages. Let's get some of that rub.
R&J's gives us like a cask strength whiskey every week.
They're trying to kill us. slowly.
Some barrel pick they have, and it's like the one we're drinking today is 114 proof. You know.
Yeah, today's
Yeah.
gluten free Jay Mattingly. Thank you R and J's for
Amazing.
it's a rye today too.
It's supposed to be a good
It's
rye.
99 of 120 bottles, so it's an exclusive
Limited
edition. but it's 114 proof. So get ready to burn your eyes off. When
And if Papa C's wasn't there to feed us before that,
yeah,
I feel like we'd be falling out about mid-show.
Funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was just called gluten free.
Well, because that's the biggest word on
That's
it.
the biggest
isn't
word. We got to change.
what is it, Annie? What's
This
this one?
Oh,
Oh, your cup's on the table. You want some of this?
you want some of what?
Let's make her try the gluten free
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. Give her
Yep.
the guinea pig. Yep.
Na, 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 na.
You're the guinea pig now.
So yeah, and check us out next week. We're actually going to be live on location at JJ Beards. So if you want to come in, they got I think Mexican beers on sale and Mexican pizza on sale on Tuesdays, and we're going to be filming a live podcast. So that'll be a lot of fucking fun.
Cheers.
Oh, it should be great. Yeah, it
Cheers,
should be
y'all.
great.
Yeah, I fucked it up and
man.
thought it was this
Get in
week.
there.
Oh
in
shit!
there
Well, I
now.
got to get some of this.
Yeah, get some of that.
Okay.
Get
Cheers
some of
to
it.
ya. Cheers
How rough
to
is
ya.
it?
She didn't try it yet. If she falls out, I'm not taking it.
Yo.
Oh, it's a hitter. It's a hitter.
It's a bing bonger.
Yeah, there's a Coke in there. All right.
So we're episode 184.
Yeah, and Vinny was more than happy to come on with us. I really appreciate you coming in.
Lucky
Sure.
to have you, brother. Lucky to have you, man.
Yeah,
Local
sure.
legend, my
Been-
man.
been-
I remember
I think.
I remember a winger show from Ozfest. What was that? 94 maybe?
93. I mean, downtown at the
the West Bank stage.
Yeah. It
Yep.
was,
I remember seeing Winger, Dogtown, I think was
Enough's
their name.
Enough was right before.
Enough's
Winger.
Enough.
I remember that
And you
dearly
guys.
because we went and partied with them later on.
Because they're amazing.
They are. Donnie V's kind of this.
Pull that
I don't
mic
know,
in just
great,
a little bit.
Great singer, great vocals, man. But he was really out of control, man. He was
Yeah.
backstage, and even in
The whole band's
the
nuts.
hotel that we went to, he was like, "Where's all the smack? Where's
Yeah.
all the heroin, man? Where's all the bitches?" You know, and we were just wow, man. You know, hadn't
That's
really
the guy
heard
you just.
that one.
That's the guy
in
you
quite
just
a while.
follow and see what happens.
So we end up in this room, hitting a bottle of Jack all the way until it was gone, and then it was like, "Okay, guys, I gotta go." Yeah,
Yes, we're good.
it was a casual. You gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. That was fun.
I remember
Yeah.
partying with Chips Enough
Chip.
in San Antonio. We played a show with Enough's Enough and White Lion.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I'd played with White Lion before, and White Lion, at that point, Vito Bratta had left.
Yeah.
And it was Mike Tramp's White Lion.
We opened for him too. Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We did a show with him at
Okay.
whatever it was, America's Pub or something.
So,
like
so in my experience, and let me see if this tracks,
that.
okay?
Okay. All right.
Michael Tramp took way too long of a sound check to get shit done, and then he sat and dealt with lights
Really?
for like another hour, burned into my sound check. Kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, because I'm going. Fuck yeah, enough's enough. White Lion, I love these guys. These guys are great. You know, like let's do it. When the children cry.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And then he just kind of pissed me off with this attitude, this
God.
whole like kind of thing. Oh, I could write a book about the bad lighting in clubs in America. And oh my gosh, it's
Well.
Well, I feel like clubs
He
in
was,
America.
I don't know.
it's
Maybe
dark.
it was just he was real gracious to us.
awesome.
I mean,
awesome. I'm
it
glad to
was-
hear he has that
But
bone.
it was in a weird way as we were loading in or something like that, and he was coming out, and I said something like, you know, "Hey, it's a lion" or something like that.
Yeah.
And he turned, and we got to talking. But I've heard stories about Mike
Yeah.
turning on a dime and all that. You know, I guess that's the nature of the business. Sometimes when you're in that position,
Yeah.
you know.
But I
And he's still great. He still sings great.
oh,
man,
he's amazing.
You know?
He really is.
I just
he
miss
kept
Vito.
his voice.
I'm Vito Bratta. I'd love to find out.
That's the guitar
whatever
player,
happened
man.
To him. I mean, you know, is he gone or
Right.
We'll have to get on this. Somebody get on this. All right.
yeah.
Vito Bratta.
So I was
That
the
should be easy to spell. You got that, Andy.
I was the opening band
Right.
at this show in San Antonio, and then Enough's Enough went on, and I just thought they crushed it. I
Yeah.
thought they were great. You
Yeah,
know?
they did all their hits
So-
great, and they played great. And
So I went out. We're parked right by the buses. You know how they do. It's all these angles.
Right.
We're parked right by his bus, and I'm out there, and he just happens to be out there, and I go, "Hey, man, you guys are fucking kicking ass." I'm glad you guys are still out there doing that. That's amazing.
Yep.
They have like 13 records at that point. Like just amazing stuff. And he goes, I really appreciate it. He goes, I'm a Cannabis Cup judge. he goes, I'm one of the ones they fly over to Amsterdam.
That lucky son of a bitch.
To judge the strands.
To judge this stuff.
Oh my lord.
He goes, I have the winners.
What's that, babe? He's retired. Okay.
Chips Enough is?
Yeah. No, Vito brought.
Oh, Vito Brado retired. Yeah, I believe.
Thanks, Annie.
But so Chip is just like, if you want, you can come hang out on the bus with me for a little bit.
Right.
And I go, yeah, all right.
Yeah, Cannabis Cup guy, let's go.
Let's go check this out. And he did. He pulled out this like coffee can, and was just like, no. He's like, this one here.
This one here. Let us partake.
Yeah, just boom, boom.
I feel a connection with that guy deep in my soul.
Hey, and you know something? If you're right there with him, so did I. You know what I mean? And we smoked like 3 of these things, and I go, man, I'm gonna go in and see White Lion, and he goes, hey man, do you want to go in? You want to go in? You want to see White Lion, or you want to hang out here and smoke really good weed with me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna chill here.
I said, well, I'm gonna probably just hang out here with you then, I guess. If it's
probably boozing this bus. Probably boozing this bus. I think I can feel it.
He's kicking everyone off the door and just kind of chilling there with me. Yeah, we had a really good moment. It was awesome.
I got a great Chips Enough story for you right here. At that show you were talking about, that West Bank show that we did with them, Chip had lost his leather jacket.
Oh no!
And it was a really expensive, probably one he got in Chicago somewhere.
So he's not happy about this.
It meant a great deal to him. T-Roy found it somewhere.
Oh wow!
Either in the back or just in the parking lot, or somebody
stole it to like.
Or somebody tried to get away with it and left it somewhere, and T-Roy found it. And we ended up going to my parents' cabin in Lake City, Colorado, where nobody could have known where we were. Well, sure. Chip found a way to get a message to my dad's, Marvin Mourning's estate in Lake City, and got through somehow. And then it was like some guy named Chip on the phone for you right here. T-Roy takes the call, and they made arrangements to get together and get his coat back to him.
It's amazing.
Isn't that interesting? It's why. How did you find me, man?
Chip's a wild man, though.
Well, then you know that
serious
coat,
bloodhound,
that coat means a lot to him.
It did.
He went FBI on that shit.
And you talk about
he called in a fucking favor.
You talk about nice guys, Chip and
really,
Donnie, when he wasn't so out of control. They were really nice. They were
so Chips Enough.
So
Chips Enough.
I haven't heard of them.
Enough's Enough was amazing.
Band,
Enough's Enough is I've heard of. So Chips Enough.
They had that huge song "Fly High Michelle."
Fly High Michelle and New Thing, and
like I said, there's like 13 records.
That's really smooth.
Yeah, smooth as a gravel road on fire. It's like being dragged behind a stagecoach through charcoal.
On the tailgate.
It's gluten-free.
That's right.
That's good, because then I'll still have the shits tomorrow.
At least I don't have to worry about gluten.
I don't care. I'll eat the gluten out of it.
I will too. Put a little gluten in it. Maybe it'll taste better.
It's not bad. But it is strong.
Put a little gluten in your heart.
I don't know what gluten looks like separate from everything else, so
it's gotta be some kind of like visceral gel that you can barely.
It's gotta
Is
be
that cornstarch and water
borderline,
thing, maybe?
borderline like flubber, like stuff.
Something they would pull out of a dead
a
animal.
squid's
or
ass.
something, That's crazy.
Hey man, so how did you get started in Wichita music? I mean, you're
Me?
Yeah, I mean you've been going.
Yeah,
a really
let's
long time.
dig back to the early days. What brought it on?
We're talking about a show in the '90s with Ugly.
Yeah,
and that wasn't the
was
first show y'all did.
No. That was
T-Roy tells me about you guys going out on tour earlier. Than that.
We did. We played quite a bit.
First of all, what year we talking?
From 1990 to 91. I mean, it was only a year, and maybe not even a year, but it was life changing. Because you're constantly on the road, and But we were.
It's a lot.
We would come into a city and get rooms on the Monday night for the rest of the week. Play the gig, and usually the gigs were like a Wednesday through Saturday, and then you got paid really, really handsomely, to keep it together. But you keep doing that and keep doing that, and man, we got burned.
It's so hard.
I can see,
hard.
but we didn't take a break.
Yeah,
It was like, I don't know, some comet, let's go as fucking fast as we can.
The longest tour I ever did was 6 weeks, and that was just way too long.
We'd come through Wichita to have a break, of course, and that's and play here.
Reset.
So are you originally from here, born and raised?
I was born in Wichita, in Wesley, probably a couple doors down from Joe Walsh.
Oh yeah.
Same day, probably even.
No,
Yeah.
might have been the same room. March 3rd, 64.
Nice.
And, right at the end of the baby boomer session. So I grew up in Clearwater and went to Pratt and for college and KU. And, to make it short, in KU, that's where I found out what I wanted to do because I saw some kind of Van Halen tribute band that played.
yeah,
I mean, there were already tribute bands in '84.
But that was a pretty open
Van
place.
Halen,
Yeah.
Lawrence was a super open place.
Unbelievable. And it was at this place called The Palladium. I saw this guy pull off this solo from probably Jump or Panama or something like that. And I said, that's what I got the skills because I was practicing all the time. And that's what I want to do.
So you're already had
fuck
picked up.
college, fuck college.
So you already
This
playing
is what I'm
guitar.
going to do.
You already playing guitar before
I was
that.
already playing before that. I was, and, I don't know.
Trying to get ready.
Then
Sounds like.
Then I felt like I was picking up a lot of stuff and, getting into Rush and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was a lot of listening. But the ultimate guy was Edward.
Eddie Van
Fucking,
Halen,
I wanted
man.
to play like him. I did play like him, and I felt like
So were you singing it all
I
at this
stole
time?
too much from him.
Of,
man,
of guitar heroes in the world, Eddie's top 3.
he's definitely at the
You know,
top in the
yeah.
There's a good small handful of best guitar players that and every musician has that small
their
little
own
handful of
take
greats,
on it,
but Zach's in there too, and
With Stevie Ray Vaughan too, bro.
there's just too many to mention.
Really, there's so
because,
many good ones.
But the ones that
Were you singing?
affected me was like Ace Frehley.
Were you singing it all at
Oh,
this
yeah.
time, or were you only playing guitar?
I was singing in the choir, too. I was singing too because nobody else would.
So you had a little singing experience from choir.
some
I always like
from choir, yeah, and then I don't know. It was one of those things. You didn't plan on singing, but you did anyway because
It's a necessity. Somebody
sounded,
has to do it.
It sounded good.
One, somebody
You know?
has to sing. I
Yeah,
mean,
and not
somebody has to
necessarily
sing.
if it was good. but somebody was singing.
All right. So I describe
I
you.
admire that.
I
People who
describe
wanna
you to
sing.
people that
That's tough.
that you were doing Jack Black before Jack Black was Jack Black. Okay, you have a very similar
Well, he has
approach.
I love it when he
and,
gets when his eyes get real big. and,
yeah, buddy,
shit's
yeah.
on,
And when I saw Jack Black, I go,
That's Vinnie.
that's Vinny's shtick, man.
He's incorporating Sam Kinison
And Vinnie Mourning.
and Michael McDonald. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, fucking Sam Kinnison's. I mean, anything you can.
But no,
incorporate in it.
but you do this amazing thing to where you are super entertaining to watch, play guitar and sing. You really do have this approach
Thanks.
to you that is there is a comedic value because you take it over the top. Let's go.
I'm just silly, man.
well,
I
and I
come
love
from
it.
Monty Python.
And it
I
comes
come
across.
from Saturday Night Live. I come from all that shit, man.
Well,
It comes across and it's amazing.
Well, what I like to say when I see musicians having fun, it's more fun for the crowd.
All
It's
day.
more fun for the people.
It certainly is. I think it brings the people closer to the players. I know that's a corny Spinal
It's
Tap
not.
line,
It's
but
not.
it's quite true.
It's
man,
100% true. Me and Aaron have sent through hundreds of shows, just like you have. And anytime, whether the show's huge, a ton of people or a little bit of people, when the musicians are having fun, the building, the alcohol sales,
It all goes
the people
electric.
are better.
That's right.
So
The walls are sweating.
It all
man,
elevates,
and
man.
if they're just in there like
there's a
I
cool
hate this
vibe in
shit
the room.
and I'm here just because
Yeah.
We now know we're in a moment.
you're entertaining people.
Yeah,
and
we're
you
in a
get
moment,
that vibe
man.
going with everybody, man. You can't. It's better than dope, man.
It really
Fuck
is.
that,
I mean,
man.
it's something.
It really
it's something
is, man.
special to watch. It's definitely envious of me. I watch that and watch musicians create that euphoria of an environment, and it's just something
I know.
special.
Ah,
It really is.
You hit it around the head, man. And I feel absolutely fortunate to play with the players that I do.
Oh, you always got really good ones.
And
bro.
Sleepy
You really
Truckers,
do.
it's Eddie Macy on drums and
Amazing.
Andrew Koss,
Amazing.
bass player and vocals, and Dr. Bob Hartley from Overland Park, Kansas. the
And I haven't
Doctor of
seen you guys
Love.
with Dr.
That
Bob.
dude's a big.
I
got a-
haven't.
that dude's got a business card. That's
Yeah,
why.
he does. He does. He does. And then sometimes Mark Westerman will sit in with
love
us,
Mark,
you know, from Pat McJimsey's band. But you know, it's usually a trio, and then sometimes if Bob's available, he'll sit in with us. But you know, Macy and Kosh are the two that really throw down that rhythm section and keep it tight.
Oh,
And we
amazing.
all three of us sing, so it's like an acoustic King's X thing, you know.
Yeah.
with,
I wish more
mean?
people knew King's
You know?
X. Oh my god.
Oh, my
Explain
God.
that to me. I don't.
Just
I
the
don't
theory
understand.
and the vibe.
Okay, so I don't understand the reference, motherfuckers. Tell me what that
King's
means.
X was a
That's
killer band
hard,
from
yeah.
Springfield, Missouri, 3-piece band.
Okay.
Dude was Doug, you know, black man with an awesome, big, giant, hardy
A
Al
gay
Green
black
voice,
man.
you know.
A gay black man.
No.
A skinny gay
How'd you
black
find
man
out?
with like
No.
a voice of an angel.
And the other two white boys, you know, they just, I don't know, they kind of sounded like Rush. They kind of sounded like, you know, they were definitely channeling prog.
They're progressive.
prog artists.
They
you know?
had their own.
But then they
cool
kind of
things,
made their
what it
own
sounds
deal,
like.
and they all three sang. And Doug always, I don't think he played a normal bass. It was always either a
In the name of them, one more time.
8-string or a
King's X.
or
King's
a
X.
12-string
and
bass. You know,
and
Is it still a thing,
It
or
was
no?
loosely a Christian band.
it was beginnings of Christian rock, really.
Yeah.
Until
but
they
they
started
just
writing that.
So they invented it. Is that what we're saying?
well.
I think they were kind of the forerunners of it. I mean,
let's just loosely say
in,
they
in the,
invented
in the
it.
early '80s.
they were a credit to it, I'd say.
Yeah.
But like
There probably wasn't that genre labeled out at that time, and you're talking early
yeah,
80s.
yeah, that's what I mean. And they just kind of played their influences individually together.
Yeah.
And really made some
Oh, my
interesting
God.
music.
That's a good way to
Those
say it.
first
can't
5 records are just like Bibles to people.
You
man,
can't
and
put,
especially me, because
you
I
can't
got
put
to,
a label on
I
it,
got to
though.
open for
One
him.
more fucking time. I can't believe I can't remember it. Please
King's
say it.
X.
Yeah, I got to open for him one time.
Yeah.
Sounds like a horrible fucking strip club on the side of the highway.
Yeah, I got to open for them in the
And
engine
then
room.
I
in
remember they were
Houston.
here at the Big Dog Soundstage way back in the mid '80s,
wow, really?
late '80s. And they did their first tour there. They came through there and somehow found that venue, because that was a great venue. If you ever been there, Big Dog Soundstage way back in the day.
I don't
The
know.
late
I don't
80s.
remember.
No.
I was born in '84, so sorry about that.
It's that's all right. You're forgiven. No, it was a live venue that connected to a studio, and they called it Big Dog, and it's right over there, right before the
Is it over by the old Big Dog's place that they owned over there?
old Iguana Lounge. It was that area right over there, past Topeka, I think.
So off of Douglas between First and all that right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still not far from
Something
where
like that.
their old garage was. Their garage was at.
I think it was different. It was different thing. I don't think Big Dog Soundstage had Big Dog motorcycles. I don't
No,
think
no,
it
no.
was
Those
the
were two. It
Oh,
was
okay,
a
they're
totally
not the
different
same
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
different
we did it.
animals.
We did.
They're in the same area, though.
We did a bunch of stuff on.
Close. It was
Yeah.
still Big Dog, isn't it?
I mean, Big Dog is right
We did
there.
a bunch of stuff
just-
off, for studio artists that were coming in there, and Martina McBride was in there doing a sampler, and we got on it somehow.
We just recently got to meet
It was
Martina.
good.
John's coming back. Apparently,
We actually got to meet Martina McBride here recently, didn't we?
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
We
Yeah.
were lucky enough to be a part of Damn Jam when she was there and got to meet her a couple times. She was really nice.
Last time
She's
I
fucking
saw her
awesome.
was way back in the fire.
Still a hottie too, as a old
You know?
lady too. She's still keeping it.
She
wait. No,
She
you
let
talk-
me
you-
come up and sing with
You're
her.
talking about
man.
Jody Messina.
Oh, was I the wrong lady?
You're talking about Jody Messina.
Yeah, I'm talking about Martina.
Ah, well, shit, wrong lady.
So Martina.
Same thing's all true for
Martina
both of them.
McBride. She's from
What the hell?
Martina McBride. She's from Severy, Severy, Kansas.
Over
I
there,
believe.
by Medicine Lodge.
Yeah, I
or
thought she
something
was
like that, or-
local.
Yeah, I think she's from Severy, Kansas.
Oh,
John
yeah.
McBride, her husband, runs Blackbird Studios in Nashville. One of the
Biggest studios in the world. Yeah,
yeah,
in the world.
biggest
I mean,
and best.
You got
really.
world players coming through there.
And I think that Midtopia, through the Chase Koch Foundation, is bringing John back to Wichita.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, and I'm hearing there's a studio going to be opening up that John McBride is going to kind of pioneer. I think he's going to be teaching a little
Yeah.
bit. Maybe.
Somewhere Works, I think, is the name of it.
Well,
that's
Somewhere
their
Works is one
initiative.
thing.
Somewhere-
I think John's getting his own space. I'm not
I
sure
think-
about
I
this.
think you
I
might be
think
right.
he's
But I think
probably,
John's
right on
he's
that.
probably
space.
smart enough to make
He's
sure
a big
that.
enough dog that we
that-
want to give him his space.
Well, yeah,
you
you,
feel
know
me?
what he
Like-
wants is
Well, yeah,
total control over.
I'll be calling him every night, man.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, you want his total control is what he wants. He's smart
And you
enough
should
to
give
know.
it to him. You should give it to
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Drake Macy got
You
ahold of
need
not
me,
too
I don't
long
need
ago,
you
and
is
he
what that
was
sounds
talking
like.
about this place, and I think that's what he was
Well,
talking
the Macy
about.
brothers did a record
There's
there.
something they're doing on the 16th of this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who is?
and I think it might be a grand opening / customer appreciation
That'd be
party,
amazing.
whatever.
That'd be
you
really
know?
cool. So Drake Macy is the older brother of your
Edward
drummer Ed
in
Macy,
in Truckers. Yeah.
and they did the Macy brothers, and
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have their own little cool thing.
yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah, and
I like it when brothers do cool things, man.
and my good friend
Shout out to
Sean
the
Cale.
Estrada brothers. They do cool
Sean
shit.
Cale, man.
My good friend Sean Cale used to play bass for that band, and
Best blues
was
blues band in Wichita, man.
That's
You
one of
know?
my
Say it
favorite
again.
bass
Who
player.
was it?
Macy brothers.
Macy Brothers. You
Best
know,
blues band?
Along
They
with
still
Pat,
think?
along with Pat McJimsey.
Can we still see them, or is
Yeah,
it
back
not
in
a
the
thing?
day.
No, it was just
Dissolved, kind of.
Yeah, Pat's no longer with us, of course, but
That happens, of course.
you know, they were just a great blues band. I mean, to go see because they were entertaining and they all sang.
Well, luckily,
good.
because of Aaron's getting to be friends with Aaron, has some perks, believe it or not. And he plays in a couple of
Don't
awesome
believe it.
bands. And John Orphan and the Abandon are a great blues band. And I get to watch I get to be exposed to some blues music that I normally wouldn't get to. And it's a
Right.
pleasure. And
Well,
it's a lot of fun.
and
It really is. Blues has really got a.
Oh, it's fun
the
to-
Wichita Blues Society does a lot of cool shit. And it really is get into that music a little bit. It
Well,
really is a lot of fun.
and I want to go back maybe a little bit here, okay? Like,
Sure.
you have come up in this scene for a very long time. You have seen our music world evolve quite a bit
Yeah.
over the years. You know, back then we had like Henry Walker, Ray Drew, we had Barry Harris, we had with a lot of these guys. We had a lot of musicians that were very good and very effectual. People
Sure.
people knew these guys. People grew up listening to these people, respecting these people. How have you seen this music scene change over time? I mean, it's been amazing. I mean,
Great question.
That's a good question.
It really is.
well, and
And
it's
you've been a part of
involved
it.
in-
You've been a part of it the
I've
whole
been in
time.
You have. You've been
a part of
You've
it.
been right.
Well,
there
you
the
have
whole time.
too. To be, all due respect, both of you have. You've been a part of the.
I think it's
scene.
just sticking to your guns, really, through the whole thing, because there had been, you know, I'm sure you've been through it too, man. Where there's times where you just go, man, fuck this. I'm tired of this shit.
I'm currently in one of
You know.
those times.
But then you,
I ain't
but
gonna lie
then
to you, man.
you think about what a gas it is to be on stage and playing and all that stuff.
I think about what else would I do. I don't even fucking know.
I think the music has changed. I don't think the humanistic vibes have changed at all. I guess what I'm trying to say is a kid that comes up in a different world than us and listens to, like, for me it was Kiss, another kid that listens to Nirvana and then starts his little musical revolution. I think it's still the properties are still there, the drive is still there. It's just different music now. I don't. Whoever said this rock and roll is gonna die he should go ahead and wipe his ass with his own review. Man,
Neil Young said rock and roll will never die,
See,
and I
I
believe
see.
Neil Young.
I think that
then
none
that
of these,
guy can go back home and listen to his fucking Conway Twitty records and sing about
I
crying in
also
my
love
beer and all that
Conway
shit.
Twitty.
Don't want to do that.
Conway Twitty makes a great T-shirt.
At least in this generation, we're playing music that we know about and we care about and we love singing it, and it's fun to fucking play, especially Skynyrd songs. I don't care who you are, man.
Fuck
If you're
yeah,
a
buddy.
musician, Skynyrd songs are so much fun to play.
Well, there's 3 guitar players.
Well, then fucking hold
Which
up.
one? Yeah, which one do you pick?
Yeah. Or do you amalgamate?
I'll do the
them all into
Rosington
one?
parts.
Yes.
I'll do the Rosington parts.
Passionate music holds up forever.
It does, man.
Man, I
And
was
I like
very,
to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was very worried about the state of music, and I still kind of am. Okay, I still kind of am. Okay,
I am still a
but-
little leery.
But what I'm going to say is that the internet has killed it, and
brought
it's
it back.
also kept it alive.
It's brought it back.
Yeah,
it's kept it alive a little
Unfortunately,
bit.
those days of going to the record stores, and I mean, I guess you can now. But
Well, your record
there for a
stores,
while, you
YouTube
couldn't go
now.
to the record stores because they were all closed, and vinyl
Right.
wasn't the thing, and that's how you found out about your bands, and
Yeah.
people talking, and
That's how you found out about
know.
Well,
all about
YouTube's your
band.
record store now.
yeah, I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
you have
but
to
it-
search and find what
you
you.
But it's done now on a song by song basis,
I just
yes,
miss.
it's
I just
not
miss
album
that,
by album.
you
and
know.
I don't get a sense that way.
I still love it. I still love the process of getting up, picking out an album, putting it on.
Yeah.
that simplicity, man. You
Well,
know, that was-
still
you know,
having the
now
hardware
these-
is awesome.
Now, when I say it now because I'm 61. These kids today, I
Yeah.
swear to God, all they do is listen to music that I love.
Well, the thing is about YouTube, love it or what it's pulled away, in the platforms, there is a ton of kids younger than 25
That's
that
what I'm gonna say.
find all the music that we love growing up.
That's what I want to say.
And without having
that's
to have-
great that those kids are finding
Without having to
what
have
we
the
liked,
record, without
instead
having
of,
to have the CD
trying
or
to
the
follow a
tape.
trend or something. Yeah, absolutely.
And what's awesome is when they come at you with like, you haven't heard it. Hey man, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking serious? I've been listening to this shit for 20 years.
Right.
But it is.
Dad, who's Lynch Mob?
But it's nice to
Who's
see.
that?
But you find.
Oh, let me tell you, man.
I mean,
George
you
Lynch,
find
that's
people
That's a
that really
badass band, right?
You
there.
find kids that really find some niches. They find something that that's older or that not many people know about, and it's fun to watch because it's all available. That's the
Certainly
only thing
is.
that's cooler, because it used to be you only knew about as much music as your as your record and CD collection.
That's all you had.
That's all you
Well,
had.
that was your
And then-
base of knowledge.
Well, and then we had
certain programs on TV that you could find.
yeah, and then you
that
had
were-
especially if you lived in this area, you had Clear Channel Radio completely torpedo the radio stations in this town.
Oh,
so
man.
like finding new music outside of the top 100 in this town for the last 20 years, even on T95 to any radio station that you listen to, was very difficult.
That's not us. That's the whole Midwest.
Well,
They
it
did that
is.
to everybody.
Right.
It
They
is.
did that to everybody.
So getting outside of radio has actually exposed people our age and younger to some of the great music that didn't quite get the
the
credit
racket
it deserved.
the racket was always mainstream corporate business music was what you heard through radio, through
Well, anybody that's giving a
TV,
loan out to the record
through
companies.
TV commercials,
For all
all
their
that,
rights.
all that. But that's what you heard. You heard what was approved by corporate music.
Right.
You heard what all them people signed
And-
over them terrible contracts for.
So
in the 70s, it took a long while for FM radio to even hit Kansas. It took 7 years, I think,
Yeah.
6 or 7 years.
We were always
And
like
the first
6 years
stations that
behind
I
here.
remember taking over the FM radio spot was KUYN. And then they would do full-length albums at the end of the night, where they would go till midnight.
I
and
remember
shit.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
And
so
remember
then
long ago.
they stopped that real quick when they had,
remember
they had to,
Well,
I'm not doing this till 12 midnight.
Well, it got
you know.
weird that you could only promote a couple of songs from every album. They wouldn't let you run those albums and let you hear everything.
but
No.
but that's what I'm saying.
they're trying to make you buy it.
Currently, we're in that same dynamic, okay? Because what we're selling currently are singles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get one impression of me. We skipped past the whole buy my album and kind of get a
It's
a
slow-
vibe and a
well, it's
feel.
still,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
it's slow release too, though. It's not all just singles. It's like here's
You're
three
not wrong.
three or four songs from my album. And
You're
then
not
my
wrong,
album.
but okay. I
Right.
I remember the days
Right.
of an 8-track. Okay, my dad
Oh
had
my
an
God,
8-track
the
in his
8-track
van.
cartridge.
Hey, you know what? You know what that did?
yeah, I did a piece of
that
paper
made
with you. Is all I
that
remember.
made us listen to the
That's
entire
that
thing.
made us anxious for cassettes.
We had to listen to the whole record, though.
God, how much cooler were cassettes.
We had to listen to
How
the
about
whole
on
thing?
8-tracks when they would divide the two songs and it would fade out of
Oh
song?
my god,
Well, my dad's
that was a terrible.
my dad's
8-track.
8-track. You had to put
Why were there only 4 when it was called
you had to put a
8-tracks?
spacer
Yeah.
in my dad's 8-track.
All
to
these
make sure it
mysteries.
worked. We had to put paper on the top of the 8-track in my dad's truck to make sure it was tight enough in there that it played.
Oh my god,
So we had to put a spacer on that.
Dude,
8-track.
I knew
that
it.
was my first version.
shim it in there.
And my dad was a huge what Cats in the Cradle. What's Cats in the Cradle?
Oh,
What's
Cat
his-
Stevens.
Cat Stevens.
Harry
fan.
Chapin.
Harry Chapin.
You saw
Harry
Islam,
Chapin.
huh?
Yeah.
Harry Chapin.
Yeah.
10,000 pounds of
Of
bananas.
bananas.
If you
Yes.
never heard that song.
Oh, that's a
God,
great
yeah.
one.
great
Oh,
song.
bananas.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. Or Six String Orchestra is another great song by Harry Chapin.
Oh, yeah.
But I listened to all them on an 8-track in my dad's truck. We had to jam a piece of paper in that bad boy.
But no.
Dude, I knew a guy in St. Pete, Florida, man, that said 8-tracks are going to be the way of the future, man. It's going to be, yeah.
They were cool looking.
They might be down right now. There's going to be resurgence, and back,
They were
back
cool
then it was
looking.
97. He was talking about, man, in about
It's coming
2000,
back.
in
Yeah.
2008, it's going to be great, man.
These
you know.
CDs ain't going.
Well, one thing that did come back and make worth is VHS tapes. VHS tapes came back.
No
yeah.
way. No way.
They are.
Yeah,
They're
really?
still out there.
There
Yeah.
were bucks. There were some bucks. You got
Kidding me.
You got some unopened cool shit. There were some bucks.
My wife is an awesome thrift store junkie. And she
knows.
loves the thrift
She
stores.
knows. She knows
Honey,
the trends.
I love you, man. I would shout out to
Christina,
you.
much props. Much props.
She
yes.
she turned me on to this thrift shop stuff, and at first
It's a little fun.
At first,
Let's be honest, it's fun.
I have to admit, at first I was just, what is this, man?
You do some
know?
estate sailing
So I
too?
go in there, and she was right, man. She was totally right. She had all these things that I thought were cool, not the clothes. I usually went straight to the media section. What kind of discs I got? What kind of CDs?
You get a lot of 45s
But
too.
you start going around this place downtown. God, Hewitt's Antiques downtown. Second.
Okay,
and
shout out, never heard of it.
Second and Markets. Just a little.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That place is off the hook, man. I tracked down this place called the Record Room, and it was inside this antique shop. And I walk in, man.
That's inside Hewitt's?
God, I swear to God, I heard angels singing, man. It was like,
Found your place?
It was. I went right through the vinyl section.
There was a light dragging
was.
you in there.
And as soon as
you were
I-
like slowly on your tippy toes.
As soon as I walked in, I was bathed in the bath of vinyl. Right
I
there.
floated into their record room.
I was flirting in my own vinyl right there. It was awesome, man. Everything from the whole era that I loved. I used to watch Hee Haw with my dad all the time,
God, yeah.
and for some reason that show let me know on a whole bunch of country artists that.
Oh, they featured a lot
Yeah,
of
I was
music.
just basically a pop guy, and then it was Hee Haw that had all these great players like Roy Clark.
Oh, my God. Roy Clark's great.
Roy Clark, and then you had Buck Owens, Porter Wagner. I mean, the list goes on, and Cash would be on there, sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dude,
they'd
in
al-
that day, you were a
and they'd
musician,
always-
a actor. You was everything.
and they'd always do that one song that, especially if they had guest stars, they'd talk into doing that. I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. You met another, and you were gone. And they always get them to sing that song,
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Well,
Hey, but there was a show selling that. The production was good.
Yeah,
Sold
loved it.
Yeah.
Loved those days, man. But I would have to say the catalyst, the big zenith for my turn was getting talked into going and seeing Kiss. Actually, there was no talking at all. It was just like, you got a ticket? I'm telling you, let's go.
Quit your job,
First
man.
show.
Let's go.
No, it was the first show. I was 13. Got in, and the first band was called Detectives. You remember this band, Detective?
No.
It was Michael DeBar and his kind of stuff. It was a band that Peter Criss had found or something like that. And it was like this rock funk.
Still
thing,
not ringing a bell.
Yeah, right. But when Kiss
maybe.
when
Well,
Kiss
back in the
when
day,
Kiss
yeah.
came on, man, they opened up with "I Stole Your Love," from Love Gun, and the flames went off, man, and it was, dude, that was it.
So you was full Detroit Rock
I
City
was
at
so
that point.
full on. I was going to replace Ace Frehley. That's how
Yeah,
fucking
buddy.
bad I wanted it, man.
So, it's funny that you bring up Kiss today. This
Bring
I've
it. Bring it.
never seen Detroit
I'm
Rock
gonna say it.
City.
I've never seen it. I never saw
The
it.
movie?
Yeah, never saw that.
He was like, I don't like Kiss.
I've never.
I don't like Kiss.
Dude,
Okay, I'm
was
just
like, it's
saying.
not a fucking
I'm
I've
Kiss
never
fan.
seen it either. So
Oh, but-
really?
I've seen clips from the film in certain areas.
And
but
you're a
We
Kiss
have
fan?
we
I
have
never
a
walked-
movie theater downstairs at the Hideout. We're gonna arrange this.
Yeah, we do.
We're gonna get Detroit Rock City. We're gonna have a.
It's a fabulous
fucking-
movie. Anybody that's
We
smoked,
gotta watch it.
even when
Okay.
smoked one doobie and listened to an ounce of music in their life, that you haven't
My-
seen this movie.
My thing with Kiss is that I thought they were all production. The songs, a lot of the songs, I just couldn't get. You know
It's
what
all
I mean?
sexual
Right.
songs. I thought it was all
Like
real-
Earth-
too
like
Well,
sexual.
Love Gun and
Every
I
song,
mean,
bro. If you
Like-
listen to it,
like mid,
every
like
song.
after the first few records, or
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all pretty
There-
sexual.
There was some stuff
you know,
that I was
I
just
re-
kind of like, what are you guys doing?
I remember seeing a.
Well, I thought Gene
it was.
Simmons was really
I think
creepy,
it was
dude.
1977, early. Like January, February 1977, watching something on ABC because we only had 3 stations back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, this commercial for the Kiss show that was coming in July or December or whatever it was, they planned it that far ahead. And I saw that commercial. I about peed on myself, man. I was like,
I will be.
It was. Do you remember?
$6.75.
Was it protested?
A
Was it
$7
protested?
ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, $6.75.
A $7 phone.
It was bought. You know, it was a friend of mine from Clearwater and another guy that I was playing football with in Clearwater. Went and saw him, and cheers.
A $6.75 ticket is amazing.
$6.75. Might have been $6.50. I don't know.
Were there protesters at the show?
No,
I remember that stuff. Okay.
No, we all that. It was
Okay, so in the movie, the kid's trying to go into the movie, and he's circumvented his mom multiple times.
circumvented. That's a great word.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And his
$5.
mom turns out to be a KISS protester as he's trying to go into the show.
God, really?
Yeah, he's the drummer for the show.
Oh, right.
I mean, they've already shroomed up a couple people to get away. You got to watch this fucking movie. I can't believe you both haven't seen it.
Is this the one
Gonna have
with
to, I
Edward
guess.
Furlong,
Yeah, Shake Your Pee-Pee.
the cat from
Yes,
Terminator
from Terminator.
2?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
He's the lead singer of their band.
Ed
And he-
Furlong?
I knew he was
And
involved.
he has a little bit of stage fright, but he doesn't. But all of them have lost their tickets. So they get there thinking they got tickets, and now they're all on their own trying to find a
So
way.
I'm
into
going
the
to figure
show.
out a way into the show.
And Edward Furlong's is in. There's a male strip joint, like to get money so he can buy a ticket off.
Oh, my
off of,
Lord. Okay.
He made
I heard about that
$26,000.
scene.
You really have to watch this movie. It's
Okay.
amazing.
We'll give it a second chance,
Yeah,
okay?
We have a movie
Aaron, we'll
theater
give it a second
downstairs. We'll be
chance.
good.
We'll give it-
we're good.
Yeah, we could feature that.
We'll
We'll
give
do
it a
it.
second look, will
Yeah.
I will.
Righty,
I
right?
will.
we? Righty, right?
I'll suss it out. We'll see.
So other than all the dumb shit we've been talking, let's give us
Enough about me. Let's talk about me, man.
Yeah. So I know first and foremost, you got every first Friday. You guys jam at
You're
the
doing a Shamrock thing.
Yeah, we have a kind of a, I guess you could call it a residency.
There it is.
You know,
That's
first
what I would
Friday
call it.
of every month at the Shamrock. You know, courtesy
Shout out
of
to
the
JB.
great Justin Brown, man.
Yeah.
You know, who figured we were worthy enough to do that.
He's
you know?
100%
and we,
right.
And we, he what?
He's 100% right. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You guys are top tier at what you do, man.
So it's,
There's
you
no
know,
doubting.
And if it wasn't for Andrew and Edward, you know, got to include them, you know, because I might have a big mouth, and I'm kind of the guy that everybody kind of looks at. What's he doing? What that crazy motherfucker? But if it wasn't for those two, you know, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And it goes the same for James and T-Roy, you know, with Pretty
Yeah,
Ugly.
Amazing.
You know, all the guys that I play with, you know, they were all at my wedding, man. Those three guys, you know, to see all six of them behind me.
You said James. Is it James?
They were all
Lawless
behind
now?
me, you know, kind of doing. I think it was funny because Paul would do something like, you know, I'd look back and everybody's like, yeah, and Paul was like, you know, like, but he was fucking with me, man.
Well, he's probably been married before.
Paul Rodriguez, and then all the guys in the band. It was great. So that's why I love those guys, man. They're awesome.
It sounds like
man.
you got a great group of
They're
friends
the-
in both.
They're the
bands.
Magnificent Seven, man. That's what it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
So what's the difference between the two bands?
Phew. Well, starting with the Truckers, Truckers are more. We seem to prefer the late 70s, or hell, you know, 60s and 70s, kind of rock funk stuff. You know, make it danceable. You know, once in a while we'll throw in a Zeppelin tune here and there. That's when we were a trio. But mainly it's just old 70s soul funk. Oh, come on, come and get your love, Redbone. You know,
Yeah.
Higher Ground, Stevie Wonder. We'll throw in Raspberry Beret from
Oh,
Prince.
give me a
in
little
there.
Prince
Just-
anytime.
Yeah.
Prince
So
can't be wrong.
You can kind
Oh,
of see
never.
the style forming right there. And then at the end, when we go electric, as far as the Truckers go, it's all ZZ Top and James Gang and
Yeah.
and the Robin Trower and all that stuff. Pretty Ugly, on the other hand, it's more Sabbath, Kiss, Ozzy, our own stuff,
Yeah.
Van Halen, Ted Nugent, Aerosmith. I mean,
little more fun.
Alice in Chains.
A little more fun for you guys.
It's,
It sounds like.
it's you know, we're tuned down half a step, and it's easier on the vocals, and it sounds better, I think, you know, for that style of music, you know, and you know, Stone Temple and the whole shebang, and then playing with those two goofballs, T-Roy and Jimmy. You know, they're nuts, man. When it comes,
I love T-Roy. Shout out to T-Roy.
they're
I'll look
amazing.
over, you know, and I guess that just comes from playing all the time. I'll be playing somewhere and I'll do I'll do some lick, you know, like that. T-Roy does the same thing.
You
on
played
the
with
drums,
these guys
you
how
know?
many years?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just
Well, you
the
guys are-
silliest things. you
And
know?
all of it is what I see is you guys having fun.
That's what it is.
And honestly, I think that's why
And I'm
main
very
popularity.
grateful and very lucky to be able to do one band and give everything I got, and then do another band, which is a slightly different genre, and then my own solo.
You got what? Fair warning? What's that?
Fair warning. Let's
Give
talk
us that.
about that.
Let's put it out there.
Alrighty. Well, we did this last year. It was just, maybe it was the Eddie Van Halen death that just shook us to the core. We decided to just go ahead and, we had talked about it for years. We finally did it into fruition last year, and it was Grant from Dead Orchestra, and then Jimmy from Pretty Ugly, and then myself, and then I would sing all the vocals.
Is this another? Are we doing originals now? Are we doing more
No, this
covers?
is all.
Or?
It's all Van Halen stuff.
Okay.
And then
Only
towards
Van-
the end of the night, we start throwing in Kiss. And
I got you,
Sabbath
I got
and
you,
all
I
that
got
stuff.
you.
But it's mainly Van Halen, just to show how much
kind of a
we-
tribute, a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not more of a tribute band, but a tribute to them.
An homage.
Yeah. Homage, I like. There you go.
Yes, an homage.
There you go. I'll give you a compliment too. Great word.
So it's just James and Grant and I, and then this time we're getting Shannon Great in from the band.
Yeah, amazing
to
vocals.
handle the vocals, so I can kind of concentrate on doing the Eddie parts.
Yeah,
and
You got
and when it comes
that
to
takes some concentration.
reviewing and relearning all the Van Halen stuff, it's just like it's a gas, man. It's just like, it's not like oh my god, it's gonna be real hard. Nah, it's all right there. You just have to come back to it.
That's
refresh
you.
yourself with
It's
it,
more you, bro. That's what I
those
like.
Van Halen licks are just.
I love that you have
they're
still all this passion.
monumental. It's influential as hell.
yeah.
They're great. They sound great to listen to.
So rock and roll is about what, 60 years old, 60, 70 years
Yeah,
old.
the music ain't even that
like,
fucking old.
I'm saying that Eddie
Well,
Van Halen.
they say the first rock and roll record was That's All Right, the Elvis Presley thing. That was 54.
Okay.
But
So we're
125 years.
so let's just say
No.
late.
That's good math.
We'll just say
25,
late
I don't
40s,
know.
early 50s.
70,
Yeah.
70.
And now
we're 70,
70,
70,
years
80, pushing
into
80.
We're
it.
only 70 some years into rock and roll.
I
In the
know.
music,
And
really.
it's an industry, man.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a huge business.
Isn't that amazing when you think about it? But Eddie Van Halen, I'm just going to say he's one of the top 3 most influential guitar players in history.
Oh, because he was throwing down hard, and
Who's the
he
other
was-
two?
Especially those first few records.
I'm not doing that with you. Not doing that with you right now.
The whole David Lee Roth era was just
Well, let's
incredibly
ask-
influential to pretty much any musician that
Give
was
me your
growing up
top-
at that time.
give me your top
took,
3.
it took Steve Vai to play with
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth in '84 to compete
Yeah.
with Eddie Van Halen.
When in fact they were really good friends.
Well, of
Vi
course,
and
yeah,
Edward,
of
'cause they both
course.
lived in L.A.
All right.
and they're the guitar virtuosos
Vinny-
of the world.
Yeah.
Vinny,
So it was
I'm
just
gonna
a jump. It's just a changing of the guard.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Let's put you on the spot a little bit.
Okay.
You're a hell of a guitar player. Give me your
Thank you.
top. Give me your top 3 guitar players.
Ooh, right off the bat. God, that's.
No pressure, but your top 3.
How about the top 3 that I've been listening to here recently?
Yeah.
Lately.
That's fair enough.
That's fair.
That's fair. We don't-
That'd be a tough one.
It doesn't
though,
always
but-
have to be all time, but I don't.
I'm
even-
with you though. I moved that around a little bit.
I do too.
I mean, the needle moves, right? Guys?
Angus Young is the first one that comes to mind because I've been
Angus,
listening
not
to
Malcolm.
listening to that
I just can't believe how much jumps
Powerage
around.
album,
Wow, so
1978 Powerage,
I
AC/DC
mean, how much he
record.
moves and works is crazy.
The second would be Alex Lifeson.
Oh yeah, Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy I've been listening to here lately was, we're just talking about Edward, so getting
Yeah, man.
Edward who?
Van Halen,
Oh yeah.
getting fresh with the material. Yeah.
Well, shit, I'm in. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Edward Van Butt Plug. But
Dude.
I no.
Fuck, dude.
Whenever anybody brings up Rush, I interject Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush.
Oh right. What a great band. That's another one of my
Like
great.
Calm down, Andy.
Frank
I-
Marino, man.
No,
a player.
I just hate that he was overshadowed by other people at the time.
Well, I
You
think-
know,
But
like-
he was always the
Yeah.
go-to for if bands needed a pickup act. They were like one of the first.
and they were
cats they picked.
amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
god! If
Well,
you're talking about Canadian trios, I'm putting them
man.
right up there with Rush, and
Let me-
that's
Well,
why
who
when
the
you
fuck
say
is,
that,
who the fuck cares about Canada that much?
Careful.
These guys, floppy heads.
What do you think about this Rush thing with the new chick? That's the new.
With the new chick, you have to tell me. What is this?
Or behind.
Yeah, her name.
Turn us on to it.
Her name is Anika. Or
She's
something
drumming.
Like that.
She's drumming.
I'm
guessing.
Best guitar player in the world.
It's
Tom
out.
Morello.
They've already put out. Wow, that was me. That just went
Neil
by.
Peart retired.
Tom Morello's best.
But it's Alex and Getty have all signed on to work with this
playing
chick,
drums.
and there's summer dates already. I'd probably be on your phone.
How
That's
did
what I
we
was
never
looking
hear
for.
about her? How have we never heard about her?
I know.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me,
amazing.
man. How did we?
But
how did we
they
miss
go-
her? You know?
Yeah.
And she's this tall.
She hasn't come up
this tall,
anywhere?
lanky, blonde chick, with long hair, and she's
good looking,
she's
too?
great,
Guys,
dude. She's outstanding.
Well,
man,
you
know?
have to be if you're taking over for Neil Peart.
You
It's
got
like-
to. So it must
Fair
have been
enough.
a
We're
private.
talking about the professor.
I
Man.
think
That's-
Fair enough,
I think it was a
fair
private session that they had set up themselves, and they found this woman from Germany or something like that.
Maybe
Yeah,
they created
and,
her in a lab, like a
like
superhero.
weird science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird science.
Now we're talking Danny Elfman.
Austin,
We're not
get
doing
that
all-
bra off your head. God
Sorry,
damn it.
I'll wear a bra on my head all day long. If that girl will come through the portal, I'm ready.
Oh, God, she was so good. Kelly
amazing.
LeBrock.
Oh, she had the curliest hair ever.
Oh,
She was
man.
she was great looking. But for
Don't you threaten me, Al. I'll kick your ass.
For my money, it's Tom Morello is the best guitar player that I've heard.
I always called him the mad scientist of
He is.
guitar.
Because
He had the quirkiest tones.
and he's a master's
and
in
he knew,
guitar.
and he
from
knew
all-
how to work it, you know.
He has like a
He
master's
take
in
the
guitar.
plug out. And
Yeah, he would use the
I
goddamn.
seriously, he's got a lot of R&B in him, even though he's a metal
he
player.
does. He got rhythm. He got rhythm.
That
that
because
goes a
Rage
long
Against the
way.
Machine had a lot of hip hop influence.
Oh,
so.
man, and those
My
riffs
favorite
from
band.
Audio Slave, that first
Oh,
Audio Slave
stop,
record.
stop.
So good.
No,
smacking hard.
hot
man.
garbage.
Make
can
my
we
big
view
toe
his
shoot up
fucking
in my
line?
boot one time.
Let's say that Audio Slave was a great band, other than the singer.
Well, it was
Are
a
you fucking
great
joking me
project.
right now.
You know?
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
not.
Chris Cornell, like one of the best singers
So have you
ever to
So have
grace
you ever
the
heard a
fucking
Rage Against the
stage,
Machine
dude?
album?
Yeah.
So if we remove
you are telling me that
if we remove Chris Cornell from that album and put Zach De La Roche in it, it's better.
no.
Fuck. Chris Cornell's heavy as shit. You can't understand.
We're gonna
what
have
he's
to
saying.
stop this show.
no, we're gonna iron this.
Hey,
one
hey!
out.
Before we do, pimp your shows. What do you got coming up? You
let's
got a
see.
couple shows coming
Yeah,
up.
Friday, which is the 10th, I believe.
Sure.
Sounds right, baby.
Let's confirm that right now.
I concur.
That's right. Playing at the Jukebox for a couple hours for their little after
Hey, a
work.
great show sponsor. Get out to the jukebox
Awesome.
all the time. We love
Awesome.
that.
Hell
Love
yeah.
A
those
little
motherfuckers.
after work soiree at 6:30.
Yeah, come out and have a
And,
drink at the jukebox. Sounds like a blast.
And then back to Harry's. I've been doing Harry's
love
uptown for
Harry's.
the last.
Come to Harry's where you
2
can
or
barely
3
walk through
years.
the aisle and you get drunk
I'm
off
every
2
other
drinks.
Wednesday, so this next one
Don't order a double. It's
we'll be drinking
Sorry.
drinking shots off the fretboard.
Yeah.
That's what it is right there.
You could actually stand in a splash zone and get drunk at
Oh,
that
and-
place.
On the 17th, I'm in Salina, Kansas, playing
Nice.
at the Paramount.
That was
excellent.
a great joke.
I
need to
love
write
that
down.
bar. I love that
You know,
bar.
my good buddy Kevin, which I've known for almost 35 years now.
Paramount's a killer bar. If you're ever in Salina, go
Where-
check
oh,
it
in
out.
Pa- in
Yeah,
Salina?
Go check it out. Yeah.
And then
All right,
Killer bar.
August 25th, back to the Cowboy
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
for a solo show.
Yeah, shout out to another sponsor of ours. We
I
love-
don't give a fuck if it is cold. I'm playing outside.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
But if it's snowing, okay, I'll go inside.
yeah, I mean,
Maybe,
'cause
maybe.
It
The
sounds like
Cowboys
we might
su-
have a late.
The Cowboys such a
Summer.
beautiful
If it's
place.
snowing and it ain't windy, I might play
Man, we got the
outside.
best
What's
weather
today?
in the world.
What's
right
today?
now,
October
man.
what?
Oh, this is wonderful.
We're on
October
3rd, 5th, 7th.
25th.
Let's just
25th.
Let's speculate wildly.
Cowboy Inn. And then you guys can come up and sing and play and whatever.
We'll let you handle that. Aaron will be a little
you
bit
can-
of your
you can at
over
least-
singing bassist. Have you ever had like a bassist that like loves to sing a little bit more than you want
Hey,
him
we
to?
used to play together, you know, all
Well,
the
we do
fucking
this.
time,
We
all
do
the
this sometimes.
time, man.
Look
Back in the
like,
day, every time. He
Hey.
would take me to some Mexican joint at 12:30.
Give me
you know?
Rodney.
Happens. That happens. That
And then
happens.
we were playing with
Shit.
Dan,
Which Dan?
Big Dan.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
Dan
Dans.
Carmichael.
Yeah, God bless him.
I love you, Dan.
Yeah.
You know.
Name dropping as son Dan Carmichael. We love you.
Yeah, because I remember driving to that gig, man, and man, I just got so stoned, and
I had nothing to do with that.
Never blame the guy with dreads for the reason people are stoned.
And it's a Mexican restaurant. We're supposed to be quiet and everything, and I'm getting set up. And I was like, sure would like a Sancho, man.
You over there like doing
You got any
bits?
revive being up in this motherfucker, man?
You over there like doing bits?
I started doing Carl from Sling Blade, fucking.
Some people call it a concert blade.
Ain't got Betty Flower.
It ain't got no gas in
Ain't
it.
got no gas in it.
You got mustard for this taco.
I love some of them French fried taters.
Well, I just saw red.
What, Dwight? Hey, everybody can agree that Dwight Yoakam deserved that shit in that movie.
Oh, he was just played the
God, he
prime
played it
Dwight
perfect.
Yoakam's
a-hole
amazing.
in that.
But
in that
I was
film,
like,
you know?
let that Sling Blade get his ass. I was ready for it.
What you doing with that mower blade, Carl? I aim to kill
I
you
aim
with
to
it.
kill you with it. At least he wasn't, he wasn't faking the funk. Carl would never
You
lie.
weren't lying about
But
it.
he did remember what he was supposed to do. He was, I had to call a hearse or an ambulance. Yeah.
That was a hell of a. That was.